Hi. So I'm Sabrina and I am down 90 pounds in the past year with some funky hair. I'm doing the dirty carnivore. So I stick mainly to a protein diet, but I do kind of incorporate like a shake in the morning and a few different things. Another thing that I do every single day is my electrolytes. And I'm an Element fan. I think it's everyone's gonna find what they like, because I've tried quite a few different ones and I can't do them because there's just like the aspartame flavor or the sugar flavor and I just don't like it. So with Element, it's a salt factor. So you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. I find that of all of them, this is one of the lightest ones. Like, even though the salt is there, the flavor profile is not as strong salty. Oh, and I always use a very large jug, which, just to put into perspective, fits over 2 of these water bottles of water. No, I don't usually use bottled water, but we had some work done on our well, and until we get a new filter put in, I'm drinking from bottled water. Just because. Not that I'm paranoid or anything, but just because. I'm a little paranoid. So yeah, so I just put those in. I do this every day, at least once. I usually do it in the morning and I take it with me when I go to work. If it's a weekend, usually do one and have a bit before I go on my walk, and then I basically am chugging it when I get back because I'm so thirsty. But yeah, that's it. So that's my electrolyte. So I do electrolytes every day, and I know I had someone ask me about that. So yes, every single day. Like literally for the last year, I think maybe 2 days. Even when we went on trips to Europe and road trips and to the mainland, I take them with me, and I've had them every day. And I swear, when I was in Albania, the Element saved me because everyone got really sick and I did not, like sick, and then somehow I was saved. So I'm giving Element a little praise on that. But yeah, so look what I got. My husband's away. My son and his daughter came by and dropped me off flowers for Valentine's. So I'm gonna put those in a vase, however you say it. And I thought I would show you something that I like to make on the dirty carnivore, just so that no one who's straight carnivore gets upset with me. And all it is a wrap. And I have tried, as I'm sure many of you have, when you're scrolling through, you know, YouTube or TikTok and you see these carnivore friendly things that are baked, and I have tried, especially like ones that are cottage cheese involved. Any of the sweet ones are disgusting. That's just the fact. I've tried so many where people are like, oh, take cottage cheese and mix in some, I don't know, an egg and some cocoa and bake it and taste it, and it's like you're having a real fudge brownie. No, you're not. You're eating putty. It's disgusting. I've tried so many of them just for, because, I'm not going to judge until I try it myself. Nasty. However, the egg wraps are yum. So I have made, oh wow, they really don't want me getting into these flowers. I have made these egg cottage cheese wraps very, very many times. I think I'm gonna have to cut these. Am I gonna need to cut these? Okay, I need some scissors. Just a sec. This weekend has been deep cleaning. Like, when I call deep cleaning, I mean like up on ladders, washing my cabinets, like intense cleaning this weekend, which kind of makes me feel good. Spring cleaning, we'll call it spring cleaning. Yeah, so the egg wraps, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna make them, they're super quick. They're gross hot. So if you're gonna make them, it has to be for purpose of future use. So I'm gonna make it, and then I just let it sit. And I will use it for dinner tonight, and I'll probably cook up some steak, and I will fry myself some onions. I'm not a florist. If I'm butchering this for someone who does this, I apologize. Yeah, you have to make it in the pretense of using it in the future. So I'm gonna make them and let them sit out for the day and use it. Oh, that's not, I don't know what happened to that one. And make some, like, you could basically use it like a wrap, right? Like, you're gonna create a wrap. So I'm gonna do mine with steak, some fried onions. Yes, once in a while I give myself some fried onions just to add. I like shallots. Let me show you one just in case you don't know what a shallot is. It's a small little onion, but they're sweet. So it almost gives a sweet element to it, which I actually really like. Because, you know, sugar is very minimal, or none when you're doing the carnivore. Oh, aren't these so pretty? My boy made me happy. My husband's out of town working. My daughter called and gave him heck, but I'm not that girl that wants her husband to spend $100 to order flowers and deliver them to me. I'd rather take that $100 and put it towards my trip or a summer holiday or something. To me, that's a waste. This is perfect. My son and his girlfriend stopped by. I was happy to hear my daughter got spoiled by her boy. It made me super happy. That one looks like it's not too happy. I don't think we need any more greenery. Let's get this one. Almost there. Flowers, and this one's not very good. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this. Flowers just make me happy right now because I'm kind of done. We haven't really had a nice winter. It's kind of been like a rainy, soggy, gross winter. And yeah, not pleased. So I think I'm gonna put these, actually for now, I think I'm just gonna set them right there. Aren't those pretty? Okay, so I'll put those away. Put my flowers over here for the minute. And then we are going to make actually I probably have to move that because you can't see me. So I will stick these over here for the moment. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, no, this one's empty. Cottage cheese. I'm gonna use 2 eggs, 1 cup of cottage cheese, and salt. That's it. That's all you're gonna do. Always make sure it's sea salt. Always, table salt is not okay. So always consider that. I'm gonna get a cute bowl. There's my bowl. Oh, and I'm stepping on flour bits. I'll sweep that up after. Okay, so I don't know about your household, but you know how you lose socks in a wash or in a dryer? I lose measuring cups. I don't know where they're put. I think people try to help, and by helping, they eat them. I'm not really sure. So I have one that I'm savoring and hiding. I gotta go buy myself new measuring cups, apparently, because I literally don't know where they've gone to. Okay. I'm a dairy stressor, so this is good. Yeah, this is got a long expiry date still, so we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna put 4 of these. You know, doesn't have to be exact. Now, I can handle cottage cheese, but I'm not a fan of cottage cheese as a cottage cheese eater. So I'm mixing it and making something with it, but I'm not someone who will put cottage cheese in a bowl and eat it. I can't do the texture. So for this, it is totally optional if you're gonna blend it. You're gonna have to mix in the egg anyways, but if you like the texture, I guess you could just mix it. I blitz mine to death, so it's like a liquid because, oh, ooh, that was close. Ooh, is that bad luck if you drop an egg? Okay, maybe we won't use that one. Okay. I'm gonna break these into a cup just because I don't want any shells getting incinerated into my one egg and 2 eggs. Okay. Dump those into my cottage cheese. That's that. And I'm gonna put some salt, sea salt, as much as you like. Okay. And then I'm gonna get out my handy dandy blitzer. You know how many years I did not have one of these? And I love to make a roasted vegetable soup. Haven't made it for a while because it's not really carnivore friendly, but maybe that will be a treat one day. A nice roasted vegetable soup because it is healthy for you, just different. Okay. But when I made soup for the first time, I was like, you know what? I can't deal with this anymore. Trying to like put it in my blitzer like 2 cups at a time. So I went and got one of these. Life-saving. Okay, so we're literally, close your ears. This is in real time. And a quick, which is amazing. See, literally, you see it kind of looks like pancake mix. Okay. That's it. It is blitzed and happy. Let's go. Oh, I splattered. Let's go put that in the sink. And then you're just you're literally gonna get a tray, a baking tray. It's a good old baking tray. And some parchment paper. Now I just cleaned my kitchen. Where did I put my parchment paper? This is the question. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay, parchment paper, not wax paper, parchment paper. Okay. Just kind of put it in your tray, just like that. And I'm going to bring you down a little so that you can see a little bit better here. I'm literally, don't mind the close up here, I'm literally gonna pour it on the tray. Like literally. Can't really tip it or else it's all gonna go flying. But you're just putting it on the tray. Just kind of hold the parchment and kind of move it around. You can use a spoon if you want to do this quicker. See if I can hold that down so you can see a little better. Yeah, and you're just literally going to make it pretty smooth. Didn't quite get 100% blended through, but it's okay. There's just a couple chunks there. Okay, and that's it. You're going to put it in the oven. Actually, I should turn the oven on. 350 for 25 minutes. You literally want it to be like a golden brown. Just keep watching it. So let's put it in the oven. And let's set the timer for, I'm gonna put 20, I'm gonna put 20, and then we'll come, because it's small. Maybe I'll put 17 and check on it. And then we'll be back. She is done. And I just pulled her out of the oven. And this is kind of what it looks like. Don't be afraid of the little brown corners. There it is. So it literally is like a flat wrap. And actually I kind of like the brown crispy parts. That's just me. So yeah, so I'm just gonna let this sit on top of the stove. And I turn the oven off. And I will use it tonight to make a wrap. And maybe if I remember, I will video that and I'll add it onto here. I wanted to share my leggings with you that I have on because as you've probably seen, I've picked up them a bit. So think in the past I've done some legging videos, and I am wearing a pair from Old Navy. Now, I have another pair that I absolutely love, but they're regular waisted. Okay, these have this weird like band separation. I don't know if you can see that. Like it's like a V shape, and I'm not gonna lie, don't get them. I find them very unflattering because like they always kind of fold down and like want to like emphasize this chunk here, and they're always kind of like slipping and sliding, and I don't know, the feeling of them is just, it's not fantastic. I wear them because I have them and I'm cleaning, so they're my cleaning leggings, but definitely not my favorite of all the different leggings that I have tried on. So just a little tit for tat. Yeah, so I'm gonna let that cool. I'm gonna take the boy for his WALK, hopefully before it starts to rain. And then I need to be much more productive this afternoon and finish cleaning my kitchen. Okay, chat soon.